Have you ever considered how our eyes and our thoughts seem to slightly lose their quickness after we cross 60? I am not talking about anything alarming or unchangeable. I am simply referring to those quiet, everyday observations. Waking up with a gentle mist over your sight that takes 10 minutes to clear. Walking into a familiar room and completely forgetting what you came for. Staring at a screen and feeling a warm discomfort after just 5 minutes. These moments are very real. But it is important to understand that they are not just an inevitable price of aging that you are forced to accept. There is an observation that might surprise you. Recent wellness findings tracking mature adults revealed that over 92% of individuals over 65 lack at least one foundational element needed for eye and mind restoration while resting at night. Not during the day, but specifically while asleep. This means that every single evening, our systems might be lacking the exact resources required to maintain memory clarity and refresh tired, dry eyes. Today, we're going to talk about natural fluids, but from a very specific perspective. These are four everyday, fresh choices that can help support your mind and vision while you rest. No complicated pills, just real food blended with purpose and enjoyed at the right moment. It sounds straightforward, and it is, but the long-term impact on your vitality is remarkable. I have watched many individuals transition from experiencing constant focus lapses and screen fatigue to waking up feeling truly refreshed, seeing their surroundings with greater clarity, and holding on to thoughts with ease, simply by introducing the right natural choice into their evening routine. Let us look at what is happening inside your system and how these four options can support your daily harmony. We can start with the first option, which is perhaps the most familiar, yet frequently underestimated: fresh carrot juice. This vibrant choice is one of the few natural options that directly nourishes both your internal visual pathways and the forward area of your mind responsible for organization and focus. This choice is remarkably rich in beta-carotene, which your system beautifully converts into vitamin A. This vitamin is foundational for supporting the fine pathways that allow you to navigate low-light environments. When a system lacks this support, it often experiences dry sensations and temporary cloudiness, which are very common as the years go by. Furthermore, this option contains lutein and zeaxanthin, two natural elements known to protect the very center of your sight. These elements help your eyes recover from daily strain, especially after hours spent looking at digital screens or under bright sunlight. When it comes to your mind, this option carries specific plant elements that support the pathways and help maintain a calm environment within your thoughts. Long-term studies tracking individuals over 65 noted that introducing these carotene-rich options visibly supported working memory and daily recall. In one specific observation, adults who introduced a small glass of this vibrant choice into their routine showed a measurable improvement in visual memory tests within 2 months. That difference represents the shift between struggling to recall a familiar detail and navigating your day with absolute confidence. There is a helpful detail to know. This option is best utilized when paired with a small source of healthy fat, such as a few walnuts or a light drizzle of olive oil, as this helps your system absorb the goodness completely. I recommend preparing it fresh, perhaps adding a small hint of ginger or lemon, and enjoying it alongside a mindful breakfast. When your body receives this proper alignment early on, your vision wakes up, your mind sharpens, and the entire day begins to feel entirely different. Our second option is a deep, rich choice that is incredibly effective if you ever feel mentally sluggish or notice a drop in your physical energy. I am talking about fresh beetroot juice. Many individuals over 60 do not immediately connect the quality of their circulation with their daily focus or visual sharpness. However, our eyes and our minds depend heavily on a steady, unhindered flow of resources and oxygen to function optimally. This is where this rich option shows its strength. It is naturally abundant in dietary nitrates. When enjoyed, these elements signal your pathways to gently relax and expand, a process that allows a greater volume of oxygen-rich resources to reach your mind and your eyes, particularly during your hours of rest. Observations published in specialized wellness journals tracking adults over 60 showed that introducing this option daily significantly encouraged blood flow to the areas of the mind tied to attention and decision-making. Within a matter of weeks, individuals demonstrated quicker responses and sustained focus during daily tasks. For your vision, this expanded circulation supports the delicate vascular network behind your eyes, keeping the tissue nourished and resilient. What makes this choice unique is how efficiently it interacts with your system, often offering a noticeable lift in clarity and physical comfort shortly after use. If you often feel a wave of mental fatigue or notice your eyes straining by the afternoon, this gentle support might be exactly what your routine is missing. I recommend blending one medium portion with a crisp apple or a bit of orange to balance the deep, earthy flavor. Enjoying it in the afternoon, right when that common dip in daily focus tends to arrive, provides a wonderful, natural momentum for the rest of your evening. Moving forward, let us look at a third choice that acts on a deeply supportive level to help maintain the structural pathways of your mind and sight: fresh blueberry juice. Some foods offer temporary comfort, but certain choices provide the exact building blocks needed to support longevity and maintain what time tries to wear down. This deep purple choice does both. It is one of the absolute richest sources of anthocyanins, which are natural elements that assist in maintaining a balanced environment and supporting the growth of fresh connections within your mind. Long-term cognitive reviews tracking older adults over a 12-week span demonstrated significant shifts in recall speed and overall mental engagement on structural scans. At the same time, these natural elements protect the delicate cells responsible for carrying visual messages directly from your eyes to your thoughts. When these pathways are supported, your system preserves its structure, even when facing everyday environmental strain. I remember an elegant lady named Helen, who was 74. She shared with me how frustrating her evening reading had become because the words on the page seemed to blur, and her mind felt too tired to follow the story. She chose to introduce a small portion of this purple choice into her evening schedule. Within a few short weeks, she was back to comfortably enjoying her favorite books and completing her daily puzzles with a bright, focused smile. If you wish to try this, blending a cup of these berries with a bit of water or half a banana about 90 minutes before you retire for the night is an excellent practice. This timing allows the nutrients to enter your system exactly when your mind begins its natural nightly restoration cycle. Our fourth choice is humble, green, and stands as an incredible ally for an aging mind and tired eyes: fresh spinach juice. This green leaf is an absolute treasure for long-term clarity. It contains a high concentration of lutein and zeaxanthin, which are naturally stored in the center of your sight to maintain sharp, detailed vision. As time moves on, our natural stores of these protective pigments can decrease, leaving our vision more vulnerable to daily stress and sunlight. This green choice provides the necessary elements for functional upkeep. Data shows that individuals with higher measures of these green pigments in their routine experience vastly improved contrast sensitivity and visual processing speed. Put simply, you notice details more clearly and process what you see with greater ease. For your thoughts, this choice is loaded with folate, an essential B vitamin required for maintaining balanced mood and focus. More importantly, it helps keep your internal pathways clear of compounds that can cause tension in your mind's circulation. It also provides vitamin K, which supports the structural integrity of the pathways surrounding your nerve fibers, ensuring that thoughts travel smoothly and quickly. The combination of vitamins and protective elements in this green leaf works in complete harmony to nourish and support your system. Because this choice is very rich, moderation is the key to enjoying its benefits beautifully. I suggest blending a handful with a green apple or a slice of cucumber to create a light, refreshing drink. Enjoying it mid-morning or just before midday allows your system to fully welcome these nutrients without any interference. Now that we have looked at all four options, let us see how to organize them into a simple, harmonious weekly routine that respects your body's natural rhythms. Our minds and our vision do the majority of their heavy restoration work while we are asleep, but they also experience natural peaks and valleys during the day. To support this flow, you might enjoy the carrot choice in the morning to prepare your vision for the day ahead. The beetroot choice fits beautifully into the early afternoon to clear away any oncoming fog and lift your circulation. The green choice can be enjoyed around mid-morning, while the blueberry choice is ideal 90 minutes before bed to support your mind's nightly renewal. You certainly do not need to prepare all four of these every single day. True wisdom lies in consistency, not complexity. You can easily choose to rotate them, focusing on two options a day or selecting one specific choice to focus on for a full week before switching to another. These natural juices are not overnight transformations. They're wonderful tools. Over time, they gently care for the small, intricate structures that daily life can weary, supporting the delicate pathways behind your eyes and the communication channels within your thoughts. Healing and restoration happen step by step when you choose to support your system with conscious, daily care. If you are wondering if it is too late to begin a practice like this, the answer is that your body is remarkably resilient. No matter the years that have passed, your system is always waiting for the proper resources to find its balance. It all begins with the simple, mindful choices you bring to your table. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. If this conversation brought a fresh perspective or a sense of hope to your wellness journey, please consider liking this video and sharing it with someone you care about. If you appreciate a calm, thoughtful approach to senior vitality, I invite you to subscribe. Please share in the comments which of these natural choices you look forward to introducing into your routine. Let us keep learning. Let us keep finding our balance. And let us always remember that our most vibrant days can be right in front of us. Stay well, stay observant, and I will see you in our next video.